120, 130. Thank you, madam, for this incredible item. The first guitar ever owned by John Lennon. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the very guitar John Lennon was playing the first time he met Paul McCartney. Yes, 140. We're at £140,000 or approximately 225,000 US dollars. Going once, going twice. Sold to the telephone bidder in New York for 225,000 US dollars.
John, you're going to be late for school.
I'm coming. Mimi! Mimi, look at this. It's a guitar you can send away for.
A guitar?
Can I get it? I want to learn how to play.
Oh, if you think I'm spending £6 on a silly toy.
It's not a lark, Mimi. I'd play it, take lessons. I know I'd be good.
But you'd be good at school, too, if you only applied yourself. Now, that's what's important. Now, go on. Don't be late tonight. I'm going out.
Down to Boston, right in New Orleans. You better check your trousers and keep your willy clean. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a devil of a light on me. Yeah! Yeah! Thank you, gents. Any spare change would be greatly appreciated.
It's good, John.
Wait until I get my guitar. I thought your auntie said you couldn't have one. Yeah, but I'm gonna ask my mum.
Why would you ask your auntie first? Is she rich?
No. You see, mate, John has a strange setup. He lives with his aunt Mimi, because his mum's shacked up with some bloke. Hey, who are you, my bloody biographer?
Just trying to put the lad straight, John.
I'll put you straight.
Hey, just because your family's all messed up, don't go trying to put the blame on me.
My family? When's the last time your old soak of a father's been sober?
At least I've got a bloody father!
Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. Studying hard.
Stop it! Who started this? Was it you, Lennon?
He was just kidding, sir, having a little fun.
Like we were only playing, sir. Playing my foot. Go to the headmaster's office. Both of you, now!
Finally lay your burden down. Close your books, get out of your seat. Down the hall and into the street. Up to the corner and round the bend. Round and round and round you
Hello. Nice hat, Mum.
Posh, isn't it? Thought I might wear it to high tea on Sunday. And I was the handsomest lad in Liverpool.
Not so good.
Oh, trouble again at school.
I hate it there. Teachers are a bunch of bloody sickos.
Oh, nothing's changed, John. They're all fools in my time, too. But it'll all be over soon enough. Just pay them no heed. Come on. Let's go inside and have a nice cup of tea. I can just hear Mimi now. Oh, I'd look good buying you a guitar. Apply yourself at school, John. That's the real ticket to a good life.
That's what she said, almost word for word.
Do I know my sister?
But can I get it, Mum, please? I just started a skiffle band in school, but we can't just play spoons and washboards.
No. You're right. You need a proper instrument. Have them send the guitar here. When it comes, I'll talk to Mimi. I'll just tell her I got you an early birthday present. And once it comes, I'll teach you how to play. Now, make sure your fingers are properly bent. No, don't go too far up the neck. That's good. That's good. Now, just strum along with me to get the feel. Oh, dirty Maggie May, they have taken her away, and she'll never walk down Line Street anymore. Oh, don't you guilty pounder for robbing the homeward bounder, that dirty, no good Robin Maggie May.
I'm gonna walk
Mimi, why'd you change the station? Elvis Presley was on.
Breakfast, dinner and tea. It's Elvis, Elvis, Elvis. Can't we listen to anything else?
But he's the greatest, Mimi. He's the king.
Listen to Mozart, John. That's real music.
I don't understand, Bridget. How can anybody not like Elvis?
Titration, gentlemen. Titration is a technique for determining the volumes of two reactant solutions. The volume of one solution, an alkali for example, is measured with a pipette into a conical flask. The other solution is poured through a... Mr. Quinn, what's so funny?
Nothing, sir.
This is your sick mind at work, isn't it, Lennon? Isn't it?
Just having a little doodle.
Get out of this class! Do not come back, ever! Do you hear? Out! Bloody idiots.
What did the headmaster say?
And I'm suspended until he says I can come back.
You know what the problem is, John? Nobody's got a sense of humour anymore.
Exactly. What am I gonna tell Mimi?
Don't tell her anything. Just leave for school every day and come here.
What if she finds out?
Then she'll kill us both. You ready?
I'm ready.
Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Oh, my darling, I love you, and I always will.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll.
And how was school today, John?
Don't talk back.
Okay.
Get in there.
The overwhelming consensus, Mrs. Smith, is that John should not return to Quarry Bank.
Oh, please, sir. You have to understand. Ever since my husband died, there's been no man in the house to rein him in.
Where's his natural father?
Oh, God knows. He abandoned the child before he was born. Nobody's seen him in a dozen years.
And his mother?
My younger sister, Julia. She has another and, since he was 3, I've raised John as my own. Tried to do my best. Down deep, he's a good boy. And very talented.
What if I could arrange for him to attend the Liverpool College of Art?
The art college?
Yes, it's a more untraditional setting, less structured, very open to new ideas. It just might be the right fit. Oh, I'm sorry, our staff meeting's about to start.
Do you really think the art school will take him?
Yes, I do. The headmaster there's a friend of mine, and, well, I took the liberty of showing him some of John's drawings.
This is such good news. Such a relief.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on. Join me, honey. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till we're all day.
I thought you'd like to wed. What in God's name do you think you're doing?
Getting ready for the fair.
Oh, just like that.
It's just the style, Mimi.
Oh, it's disgraceful. You just want to embarrass me in front of the whole parish. That's it, isn't it?
You know what them gates remind me of?
Gates?
No. Graceland.
Where's that?
Memphis, Tennessee, partner. That's where Elvis Presley built this great big mansion.
Suppose he can afford it?
You know what I'm gonna do when I'm as rich and famous as Elvis?
No.
Gonna build me a big mansion. Right here. Call it Strawberry Fields.
You what?
Sounds grander than just Strawberry Field.
What about all the orphans?
I'll kick them out. That's what you do when you're rich and famous. You screw the little people.
Oh, I thought he'd be off today. John, look at this.
What? I didn't bring me glasses.
Eleanor Rigby, beloved wife of Thomas Woods, asleep.
Sleep.
Yep. What the hell does that mean?
Means that we better get out of here before she wakes up.
Lads, for the first show, we only need about 5 or 6 songs. Here's a list. If you don't know how it goes, just fake it.
My goodness, don't you look lovely?
Oh, you just say that.
Have you seen John?
No, not yet.
Well, I think I better warn you. He's dressed up like a teddy boy. Oh, you think he was on the dingle the way he looks?
Meanie, can't you stop worrying about him for one afternoon?
Afternoon, Wilton. I'm John Lennon and we are the Quarrymen.
Oh, Johnny! Woo!
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Railroad Bill, Railroad Bill.
What in God's name is that?
It's John.
John?
John and his band. Come on.
I saw my wife, she didn't like it every day of my life. I'm gonna ride on Railroad Bill. I'm gonna ride on Railroad Bill. Railroad Bill.
Look at him. Isn't he great?
Work and he never will.
Why didn't he tell me he was in a band and that he was playing here today?
Oh, he's been practicing so hard. We thought it'd be a nice surprise. Meanie, please.
I can't believe I wasn't told.
Railroad Bill, Railroad Bill. He never worked and he never will. We're gonna ride on Railroad Bill. We're gonna ride.
That'll be 6, please.
Thanks a lot.
McCartney! Oh!
This is Bebopalula.
1, 2, 3. Well, Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, I don't need a baby. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, I don't need a baby. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Love my baby, love my baby, love. She's a woman with loose big feet. She's a woman who likes the sweets. She's a woman who licks my child. She's a woman who drives my car. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, I don't need a baby. Bebopalula, she's my baby, love my baby, love my baby.
Pete. John. Great show, lads. Really great.
Tonight will be even better.
Yeah, you two know each other, yeah?
Yeah, hi, Paul. Hi, Pete.
John, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Paul. Paul McCartney.
Hi.
Paul plays guitar too. He's really good.
Great set. Like the way you played with the words. I don't know. I make them up. Noticed you only used the 4 strings. It's the latest style in America, mate.
He's only pulling your leg. His mum's been teaching him on a banjo.
Aye, that explains it. Can I see it? There. That should make it sound a bit better.
That is better. How long have you been playing?
About a year. Well, I got a girl with a record machine. When it comes to loving, she's the queen. Went to a dance on a Saturday night. All alone, I can hold her tight. She lives at 20 M4 uptown, but the elevator's broken down. Well, it's 1 flight, 2 flight, 3 flight, 4, 5, 6, 7 flight, 8 flight more. I get to the 12th and I'm starting to drag. 15 more and I'm ready to sag. I get to the top and I'm too tired to rock. What do you think of that McCarthy bloke?
McCartney?
McCartney, McFartney. Do you think we should ask him to join the band?
Well, he knew all the chords and all the words. And he can tune a guitar as well, so we'll save you some money.
Yeah, but he's a little full of himself. If I let him in, he could be trouble.
Then forget about it.
On the other hand, you're right. He's bloody good, and we need some real musicians.
So what are you saying, John?
What I'm saying is next time you see him, ask him if he wants to join the band.
You sure now?
Yeah. I'm sure.
Okay.
That's marvellous, Stuart. Have you ever thought of sculpting?
Not really.
Oh, you should. Your sense of form is so well developed. Stuart, come see me tomorrow before life class. There's a competition coming up I want to discuss. Very clever, Lennon. Very clever.
Ah, bloody hate it here. Works on the quality bank with all these hip cats. Make them believe they're bloody beatniks.
It's not that bad, John.
Not for you. You're an artist. You've got talent, not like all these phonies.
You've got talent too, John.
I'm just a bloody doodler.
Well, then maybe you should go to music school. I mean, that's what you really dig.
Yeah. The University of Boogie Woogie in Memphis, Tennessee.
Was there such a place?
In my head.
Well, then go there. First you imagine, then you create. That's what art is all about.
That's very profound, Stuart.
Hey, Cynthia.
Hi, Stuart.
Stu, who's that bird?
Oh, Cynthia Powell.
Cynthia, right? She's in my lettering class.
Yeah, she's dead proper, John. She's the kind of girl your Aunt Mimi would love.
So much for her.
John.
Are we practicing tomorrow?
5 o'clock at my mum's.
Aye, I'm Paul.
All right, Stu, Sutcliffe.
All right. John says you're going to be the Van Gogh of Liverpool.
Only if he loses one of his ears.
This is me mate, George Harrison.
Hi. We're heading to the pub. We'd invite you along, but they'll never let this little scally in.
What did he mean by that? Oh, pay him no mind. That's just the way John is.
I used to love coming here as a little girl. Watching the ships. Thinking about all the exciting places where they'd come and go.
Is that the kind of ship that my dad used to work on?
Sometimes.
You know, I had a dream about him the other night. But I don't know if it was him or just my imagination. Why is it nobody ever wants to talk about him?
Your father was a handsome, charming rascal.
Where'd you meet him?
In Sefton Park. I was only 16. He could dance and sing. He had a grand Irish tenor. Did you know? His father, your grandfather Jack, performed in minstrel shows in America. You see, there's musical talent in your blood, John.
All I ever remember is Blackpool.
Blackpool? My God. How can any of us ever forget Blackpool? A year after the war, your father just showed up one day and told Mimi he was taking you off on holiday. Mimi was upset, but he was your father. A week later, he rang her up to say you were both getting on so well, he was thinking of emigrating to New Zealand and taking you with him. I couldn't bear the thought of never seeing you again, so I rushed up to Blackpool.
Here's your mum, mate.
This is quite a surprise.
Hello, John.
Hello, Mummy.
You're looking good, Julia.
I heard about your plans, Freddie. It's not right.
And a boy living with his auntie when he has a father. That's not right either.
John, honey. Has your father told you about moving to New Zealand?
Yes.
And do you really want to go?
Yes.
You know that means you may never see me, or Aunt Mimi, or Uncle George again.
Stop scaring the lad, will you, Julia? He's told you how he feels.
Well, tell me again, John. Tell me you understand what all this means.
I want to stay with Daddy.
Okay then, John. I'll respect your decision. And I'm gonna have to go now. But before I do, will you give me one last hug?
No, please don't cry. I won't leave you.
You won't.
No.
Look what you've done now. Come on, let's go and pack, John.
No, Daddy, I can't.
What I never understood was why, after all of that, you got rid of me again.
I didn't get rid of you, John. I was young and confused and starting a new family with another man, and I thought you'd have a better life with Mimi and Uncle George. I couldn't provide for you the way they could. But I always loved you, John. I always cared. You know that, don't you?
I wish I knew him.
Your father.
Do you think I'll ever see him again?
No, John. I don't think you will.
Hello, Mrs. Smith.
Well, it's a start.
Not bad.
Huh? Timpan Alley, here we come.
John? There's a creature here to see you.
Must be George.
We need new players, John. Just because they're old schoolmates.
If you can get little Richard into the band, then they're out.
I'll give him a call when we get home. In the meantime, we need a lead guitarist.
Then go find me one. They don't grow on bloody trees, you know.
I did find you one.
Who?
George.
Him?
He's bloody good. Go on, George. Show him what you can do. Told you he was good.
Yeah, but my aunt can't stand the sight of him. Welcome to the band, Mr. Harrison. Anybody who can get up Mimi Smith's nose as quick as you is all right with me. Cheers.
I sold the painting.
The one at the John Lennon exhibition.
For £65. Can you believe it?
65 quid?
Somebody win the pools.
Stuart just sold a painting for 65 quid.
You're having me on.
What are you going to do with all the money?
I don't know. Have a party.
I've got a better idea. Buy a bass and join the band.
What?
We need a bass player.
But I don't know how to play the guitar.
I'll teach you.
Hang on a minute, John. What we really need is a drummer. I don't want to have to play the drums anymore.
There's no way that I'm going to play the drums.
Then it's settled. You're our new bass player. Come on, let's get a drink.
Oh, that Peter Sellers is so funny.
He's John's favourite.
Well, John's so funny. Maybe you should be a comedian.
Oh, no, don't go giving him any new ideas. Him and that guitar is bad enough.
I'd better be off.
Don't you want to stay for another cup of tea?
Well, then I'll never sleep.
That's okay.
Ta-ra.
passed over, John. She's passed over. I'm so sorry. John!
Now, when the Duchess arrives home, she finds Jeeves, the butler, sitting in front of the fire, drinking a martini. Tossing aside her mink stole, she says, "Jeeves, will you please take off my brassiere?" He stands in obediently complies. Then she says, "Jeeves, will you please take off my underwear?" And again he complies. "Now, Jeeves," Duchess says, "I shan't tell you this again, but the next time I catch you wearing my clothes, you are going to be sacked." Oh, clean up your language now, mate. It's a very proper Miss Cynthia Powell has entered the premises. Hi.
Hi.
You picked a good song.
Thanks.
May I have this dance, my lady?
No,
No?
I'm sorry. I think you should know I'm engaged.
Engaged? I didn't bloody ask you to marry me. I just want to dance. Come on. Do you know, I look at you sometimes in lettering class.
Really?
And do you know what I think? If you changed this old-fashioned style, and lightened up your hair, you could be as pretty as Bridgie Bardot.
A compliment or an insult?
A bloody compliment. Bridgie Bardot's the most sexiest, most incredible woman in the world.
I sometimes look at you in class too.
Really?
Yes.
I was captured by your charm. I can't forget you. Please don't have a change of heart. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City I come. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City here I come. Yeah, yeah. They got a crazy way of loving there. I'm going to get me some. I might take a boat. I might take a train.
What's your name again?
Johnny and the Moondogs.
Here, son.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming along.
What? What's it mean, like? No way. No bloody way I'm going to do that.
What's going on?
Like I was telling your friend, I liked you boys. You were the best of the day.
That's good.
But I can't have that bass player of yours.
Stuart.
He's bloody awful.
That's because he's learning with a little bit more experience.
Oi, look, I'm not hiring a bloody amateur. I'll get you a new bass player.
Forget it.
Oh, hold on a minute, John. We both know Stuart's not that good.
I don't care. This is my band and Stu's my friend, and I'm not sending him down. Either he's in, or we're both bloody out.
All right. Okay.
Hold up. Maybe there's a way around this.
That'd be great.
I'm booking a tour of Scotland. Lesser bands, smaller venues, if you want it.
Can we keep Stuart?
All right, but I ain't gonna pay him. Comes out of your pocket.
How much are you going to pay us?
18 quid a week.
Each?
Each my arse. 18 for the lot of you. Now that's it. Take it or leave it.
We'll take it.
Oi, another thing. Forget Johnny and the Moondogs. Sounds like a bloody skiffle group. Find yourself a new name, something catchier. All right?
Right, who's next?
Nothing's gonna stop us now, lads. We're going straight to the top. The toppermost of the poppermost. But first, we need a new name.
How about Paul and the Moondogs?
Oh, Mooney and the John Dogs.
It'll be a great name for an English band. The Crickets.
I think that's already been taken, John.
How about the Beatles?
The Beatles?
Yeah. Well, they were a motorcycle gang in the Wild West. Not Brando's, the other blokes.
The Beatles. I like it. But we spell it different, with an A, you know, so we're like a beat group. The B-E-A-T-L-E-S.
Yeah, that's good.
Paul?
It's all right by me. George?
Sure.
By the powers vested in me, I hereby christen thee the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Hey, you, pretty boy. All right, that's enough, you lads. Look, I don't want any trouble.
You don't care what you want, pretty boy.
Just sod off, yeah?
Whatever you say, you little puff.
Go on, Bill. It's him.
Damn. Get him out. Come here.
What the hell?
Get off him! Come here, you ugly son! I'll kill you! Bastard! Come on, Paul! Come on, kill you!
Hey, get off him, you! Get lost!
Let's go!
Bloody hell, Stu. They could have killed you. You get him to the hospital.
No hospital. I'm okay.
Get him on his feet. Come on, Stuart. Come on, Stu. Put your arm on him, Stu.
So that's it. You're just up and leaving. No matter what I say, no matter what I think.
I know what you're going to say. And I know what you think.
Germany. Of all the places to go.
It's a great opportunity. If you like English groups in Hamburg, lots of bands from Liverpool are going there.
Oh, and what about school? Don't you have exams coming up?
Oh, I'm through at school. It's a lot of bloody rubbish.
Well, that's wonderful, John. That's just wonderful.
Look, I don't need a piece of paper to tell me that I'm up to somebody else's bloody standards.
John, you're almost 20 years old, and I know you don't want me telling you what to do anymore.
That's right.
But if you're not going back to school, please go and get yourself a job. A real job that can lead somewhere.
Don't you see that I have a real job? Playing in a band that's going to pay me 100 quid a week.
100 quid?
That's right, 100 quid to do what I really like. That's more than I make in a month, driving a city bus back and forth to Penny Lane.
I'm sick of worrying about you, John. I regret the day I let that guitar into this house. Mark my words, John Lennon. That guitar would be your downfall yet.
We'll see about that. Greetings from Hamburg, love. Sometimes I feel like I've never left. Hamburg's as wet and dreary as Liverpool, but twice as many ships and drunken sailors. The Jerrys may have lost the war, but they sure know how to party. Pubs are always open 8 days a week, and anything, I mean anything, goes. The Nazi who runs the club we're playing was supposed to set us up in a nice hotel. Instead, we're living on top of a cinema in digs like the bloody black hole of Calcutta. Fortunately, we're playing so hard we don't need much sleep. Pete Best, our new drummer, seems to be working out. He's a good bloke, but quiet's and a bit of a loner. Because we don't speak any crowd, we mainly hang around with other groups from Liverpool. And you remember Rich Starkey? He's here with Rory Storm and the Hurricanes. Richie's a great guy to have a pint with. He just changed his name. Now he's calling himself Ringo Starr.
It takes a worried man to sing a worried song. It takes a worried man to sing a worried song.
At first the crowds were small, but now word's gotten around. And we're attracting a lot of high school and college kids. They dig us because we play loud rock and roll and like to have fun. A lot of our fans are what I call exies, you know, existentialists. They read satire and poetry, real arty types, not like the fakes we knew at art college. The exies are into all sorts of new things, especially fashion. Some of the blokes, like our friend Klaus, even comb their hair forward like Julius Caesar. And you wouldn't believe some of the girls, Sim. They make the birds back home look like bloody nuns. Klaus's friend Astrid is really fantastic. But don't worry, Sim. You have nothing to be jealous about. Astrid and Stu are already a couple. They're perfect for each other. I've never seen Stu happier. I'm counting the days till you come over, Sim. I'm so randy. I'm living like a bloody monk just waiting to see you again.
Are you in here? Are you, boy? You didn't understand. Oh, John. Piss off. Finish later.
Piss off.
Come on, you're Schaudermack. Schlut. Come on, you. Why are you English like this? Only thing you know.
I apologise for the delay, but I've had a bit of a crappy day.
I loved your outfit. We've talked about me taking some publicity photos.
Tomorrow?
Yes?
Like, Pete's got other plans, but I'm game.
Me too.
Good. But first we must change your look. Voila.
So, what do you think?
I think it's smashing, darling. Absolutely, positively smashing.
I kind of like it.
So do I. Then you're next, Sonny.
Are these gear or what?
Astrid's got a great eye. Nice ass, too. Thanks, love. No sleep tonight, lads.
Gentlemen, good evening. My name is Peter Eckhorn. I operate the Top 10 Club.
Where Tony Sheridan's playing.
Yes, that's right. And where you boys should be. You are too good for this dump. Come play for me, eh? Pay you double.
When do we start?
Well, that's a very tempting offer, Econ. We've got a contract here.
A contract, huh? Now, it is my great honor to welcome to the Top 10 one of the most exciting bands in all of Europe. In fact, these boys just backed Tony Sheridan on his new single, My Bunny. Ladies and gentlemen, from Liverpool, England, the Beatles!
The Beatles! I didn't recognize you at your call song.
George is only 17.
So bloody what?
You must be 18 to play in a club.
Don't worry, George. I'll personally call Winston Churchill. He'll straighten this out. Coppers reported George. And Bruno gets Paul and Pete arrested. They're out of jail now and they're on the way back home.
Bitte legen Sie auf. Ihre Zeit ist ausgelaufen.
Okay, time's up. I'll call you when we get back.
Okay. Bye. Love you.
Would you believe this crap? First taste of success. First record. Now we've got to go back to bloody Liverpool. Imagine what my aunt's going to say. I told you, John. You'll never make a living playing a guitar. Bad hangover?
No, it's these bloody headaches.
We'll get it checked out when we get back.
I'm not going home, John. I'm staying.
What?
Me and Astrid, we're getting married.
Married?
Yeah. I love her. We're like soulmates.
What are you gonna do here?
Study art again. Well, there's this famous professor in Hamburg. Well, he's seen my work. He's dead encouraging.
What about our band?
You're better off without me. Look, me and Paul were gonna end up killing each other one night. We all know he's the one who should be playing bass.
Oh, so that's it? Just like that? Everything's over?
It's not over. It's just gonna be different, that's all. Look, this is really hard for me too, John. You're like a brother to me.
I'm leaving. Paul's right. You are bloody awful.
So now the truth comes out.
Good luck. I'm gonna miss you, mate.
Yeah. Auf Wiedersehen.
Sure My Bonnie is the title?
Yes.
And the group is called the Beat Brothers? If they're from Liverpool, I would think I would have heard of them. Linda,
Yes, Mr. Epstein?
do you know a local group called the Beat Brothers?
Must mean the Beatles.
The Beatles? What kind of a name is that?
They're the hottest group around. You should really go and see them, Mr. Epstein. They play every lunch out at the cabin.
Where's that?
Just around the corner on Matthew Street.
Hey, Paul, you want some me bossy?
No thanks, but if you got some gum.
Got some ABC.
ABC? What kind is that?
Already been tuned.
Hi, all you cave dwellers. I've just been told we have a very, very important visitor with us today. Mr. Brian Epstein from the Nems Record Store. How about giving him a big Cavern Club welcome?
Don't be shy, Mr. Epstein. Give us a wave.
There he is, there. Very smartly dressed as well, I might add.
Hiya, Mr. Epstein.
Oh, you are here?
They're great, aren't they?
They're fantastic. Especially him. What's his name?
Oh, that's John Lennon. He's the cheeky one.
He's marvellous.
What?
I said he's marvellous.
Yeah, they all are.
I'll tell you why you need a manager. You boys, in my opinion, are enormously talented. But you are underpaid and underexposed.
Get us more money and we'll be happy to expose ourselves.
You need to be marketed properly or you'll never get out of Liverpool. The goal must be to go national, and the key to that will be securing a recording contract.
With all due respect, Mr. Epstein, you've never managed a rock and roll group before. Why should we trust you?
Because I'm a successful businessman, Paul. I own record stores and I have contacts in the music business everywhere, including London. But more importantly, I believe in you. All of you. From the moment I set foot in the cavern, I sensed something special, truly unique. And I'm convinced, if we can work as a team, we can achieve something that'll make the rest of England stand up and take notice.
Okay, Mr. Epstein.
Brian.
Okay, Brian. Where do we sign? Dear Stu, so much is going on here. I don't know where to start. Brian, our new manager, is great. We're getting bigger and better gigs, and we're actually starting to make money. We went to London New Year's Day for our big audition at Decca. We thought it went well, but...
Thank you, gentlemen. We appreciate you coming down.
Don't tell me you didn't like them.
I'm afraid I didn't.
How is that possible?
You see, Mr. Epstein...
It's Epstein.
Yes. as I was about to say, it is my job, Mr. Epstein, to feel the pulse of the record-buying public. And it's my sense that guitar bands, like these chaps, are simply on the way out.
You are absolutely wrong. These boys are going to be bigger than Elvis. Come to Liverpool. See them perform. See how the audiences respond.
Liverpool is not London, Mr. Epstein. I know you have a very profitable situation up there. If I were you, sir, I would just tend to that.
Well, I am not you, sir. And someday you are going to kick yourself for this decision.
I hope the bastard kicks himself to death someday. Don't despair for the lonely Beatles, Mr. Sucker. We have just been named the #1 group in all of Liverpool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, but you saved the best till last. They're coming back.
When?
Next week, to play the Star Club. God, how is that for a big step up?
Unbelievable.
It would be so great to see him.
Stuart? Are you okay? Please say something.
I'm okay.
You must see a doctor.
You're my doctor.
Lufthansa Flug 305 nach Berlin. Bitte geben Sie sich zum Ausgang A3. Lufthansa Flight 305.
Astrid!
Schönen Aufenthalt.
It's great to see you. Where's Stuart? What's the matter? What's going on?
Stu died last night, John. In the ambulance on the way to the hospital.
It's a joke, right? Come on, where is he?
It's no joke, John. It was a brain hemorrhage. What am I going to do, John? How can I go on without him?
Because you bloody have to go on. It's like when my mum was killed. You have to make up your mind. Do you want to live, or do you want to die too? We can't bring Stu back. So sod it all. Let's go. Come to us. Another.
Dies ist der letzte Aufruf. BEA 402 nach London. Bitte begeben Sie sich sofort zum Schalter 1.
Mr. Moonlight, you came to me one summer night, and from your beam you made my dream, and from the world you set my girl, and from above you sent us love, and now she is mine.
There's the big neck.
I said, I'm very excited. George Martin has a stellar reputation.
Soda's reputation. What did he bloody say?
That he doesn't know much about rock groups. He mainly produces classical music and comedy albums. But he thought you boys were special.
Well, of course we are.
There is a problem.
He doesn't like your hair.
Well, I didn't like his tie.
It's Pete. He thinks he's the weak link in the band. If he signs us, he will insist on using another drummer for the recording sessions.
Pete won't stand for that.
I say we make a clean cut. It's not like we haven't talked about this before.
George is right. We'd all rather have Rich Starkey. Now's our chance.
Pete's going to be crushed. Absolutely bloody crushed.
He doesn't care if we keep him for live performances.
That makes no sense.
If we're going to do this, we can't do it ass about face. Brian, you tell Pete he's out. I'll get Ringo in. You know what's great? This George Martin produces all the Goon Show records. All my favourite comedians. See, right there, we have something in common.
How did Pete take the news?
Not good. Thank God Brian had to tell him. But Ringo was excited. I told him his beard had to go, but he could keep his sideboards. Hello. Hello? This is the operator calling us Sophia Powell. Is she in?
I was at the doctor's today, John. I'm pregnant. Am I going to tell my mother?
What's I gonna tell Mimi?
What am I going to do, John?
There's only one thing we can do. We'll have to get married. It'll be all right, Sin. Really. It's not the end of the world.
You stupid, stupid children. You're just like your mother, John. Never a thought about consequences. Just go off and do whatever you want.
Brian's arranged everything. We're getting married tomorrow at the registry office.
You're too young. You're too irresponsible to get married. Well, don't expect me or anyone in this family to attend. You've shamed us. And we don't want anything to do with you. Just get out! Just get out of my sight!
How did it go?
Better than expected.
Really?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
It's absolutely imperative we keep the marriage and birth a secret. Now that you boys have a recording contract, you're like a rocket ship just waiting to blast off. Nothing can distract us or get in the way.
What's he want me to do? Send Sin to a bloody convent?
John, you must trust me on this. The Beatles fan club is growing by hundreds a day. And your most dedicated fans are teenage girls. You lads are a fantasy to those little birds. We can't ruin that by announcing you're married. It won't do. The Beatle must be single and available.
Hey, Ringo. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You've been waiting almost an hour.
Sorry, I had to take a bath.
Well, at least he's clean. Clean machine.
This is a pattern, Paul, and I want it to end. That goes for all of you. The time has come to start acting like professionals. Your first single is about to be released, and I'm working on bookings all over the country. You can't keep on behaving like wild men from the provinces.
Why not?
Because If we are to reach a large national audience, you need to be taken seriously. No more playing whatever strikes your fancy. No more smoking and eating and hitting each other on stage.
Can we breathe?
And no more leather jackets and cowboy boots. We need to create a new, more modern image. This is what I'm talking about. It's all the rage in Paris.
You want to turn us into bloody pansies?
No, John, I want you to be different. Looking like a bunch of Lime Street scruffs we'll never take in London. You boys are the future of rock and roll, not the past.
This isn't who we are.
George is right. We're rockers. This is a total bloody sellout. What are the fans gonna say?
It's your new fans that count. But you want to spend the rest of your life playing in that cellar full of noise on Matthew Street?
I think Brian's right. The leather's our old hat. This is show business. We need something fresh.
This isn't about the music, John. This is about marketing, promotion.
No, Brian. This is about money. But if you really think this is what it takes, I'll wear a bloody gorilla suit on stage. But then you better make us a lot of money. And I mean a lot. Really, it's all about the music. That's why we're getting such a big following.
Sorry, but we have to go.
Thank you so much.
Come on backstage tonight, right?
Definitely.
Great. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Thank you. John?
Reminds me of that pretty bird from the Ronettes.
Can't believe you did that.
Oh, you're just jealous, Eppie.
She's a journalist, John. What if she decides to write a first person about the night I slept with a beetle?
But then I better give her something to write about.
Mr. Epstein?
Epstein's Fish and Chips. How can I help you?
Cynthia just went into labour, John. If you hurry, you still might get here in time.
I can't do that, Mimi. I can't just up and leave the group.
John, your wife is having a baby.
We've sold out shows every night this week. We've got contracts and obligations.
You also have responsibilities. Are you going to miss the birth of your first child, just like your father did?
Just tell Sen that my heart is with her. And that I'll be there soon. Please, just tell her that. You have my number at the hotel. And Brian's office can always track me down.
No, John, you phone us.
Okay, I'll call you in an hour.
I can't help daydreaming of you, even as I do the things I do all day and night. Here in my room.
I didn't recognise you at first.
Cautions, Watson. Nobody has known my true identity.
God, it's good to see you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, who does he look like?
I think his father.
Did Did you name him yet?
I thought Julian,
Julian?
after your mother.
Oh. Right. Well, let's get a look at the little bugger. He's bloody marvellous, Sin, isn't he? You going to be a famous rocker like your dad, huh?
Oh. Think your moustache is scaring him here. Give him over. Oh, God. Looks like your disguise didn't work.
Told reception I was your brother. Just because you make a hit record, I think they bloody own you. I better get going. Someone tells the newspaper I'm here.
But your tour's almost over, isn't it?
Tonight and tomorrow in Leeds. Then we're off for a couple of weeks.
It's going to be so great to finally have you around.
Oh, I meant to tell you. Brian asked me to go with him to Spain.
When?
As soon as the tour ends.
John? We just had a baby.
And I'm just coming off 2 months of one-night stands. I'm bloody exhausted, Sin.
But why go off with Brian?
Because he's the boss and he asked me to. Look, a year from now, the Beatles might be over. But a guy like Brian will still be around, making money, cutting deals. It can't hurt to be his friend.
Okay.
Look, there'll be plenty of time for you and the baby when I get back. I promise. Bye, Julian.
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For he's a jolly
We got the #1 record in England, and I still can't get the bloody records here in America. Brian thinks we should just go there and tour, and I said bollocks to that. Every British band that's gone there without a following has come home like a whipped pup. I told Brian that I won't set foot in America until we're #1 there too. It's the only bloody way that I'm going to the land of Elvis. You bastard! I'll kill you!
Watching him happen! Oh, you bloody queer! I'll kill you!
Right now, it's being reported as a drunken brawl. But that could change. Reporters have been calling all morning, wanting more information.
Let him bloody call.
Sit up, John. Pay attention to what I'm saying. This is serious business, very serious. You boys are on the verge of becoming the biggest group in Britain. Maybe even the world. Do you want to throw all that away?
What are you talking about?
The man is in hospital because you couldn't control your drunken temper. Right now, my solicitor is trying to negotiate a financial settlement. Hopefully, that can be arranged. And the second it is, you are going to issue a public apology.
No, I bloody won't.
Yes, you will. And we're going to plant it with a friendly journalist, and that will end it once and for all. Otherwise, we have a potential scandal here that could ruin us all.
Do you know what that wanker said to me? How was your honeymoon in Spain with your new beard, Brian? He was calling me a bloody queer!
People have called me that my entire life. That's no reason to try to kill someone.
Yeah, but you are a bloody queer.
That's right, John. And need I remind you that homosexuality is a crime? Do you want to open up that whole can of worms? Because if you don't apologize, that's exactly what you'll do. Did you hear the Beatles' manager is a puff? Yes, now that him and that John Lennon went off to Spain together.
Let him bloody talk.
No, John. If we don't stop these whispers right now, this band could be finished. Is that what you want? If so, you go tell Paul and George and Ringo that you want to throw everything away just to satisfy your stupid, stubborn pride.
Issue your bloody apology.
What do I care?
Oh, Tal, thank you very much.
The game's up, John. It's front page in every paper back home.
It's bound to happen, Brian. It's no big bloody deal.
That remains to be seen.
Look on the bright side, Brian. Now nobody can accuse me of being a queer.
Very funny, John. Very funny.
I think the garçon has a telephone call for you.
Right.
Brian seems to have his knickers in a twist.
Yeah, word's out that John's married.
Are you really married, John?
That's what it says in the papers.
I thought Brian had read a bad review or something.
Upcoming as well.
Yeah. Last time he played an audience that bad was her first week in Hamburg.
Bloody frogs. What were they expecting? Molly Chevalier.
You know what the problem was?
Yeah, they were all deaf.
No, they were all fellas.
Deaf fellas.
I suppose mademoiselles all have a curfew.
At least the food's good.
That was Ed Sullivan on the phone. I want to hold your hand just in #1 in America. Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan, the man who launched Elvis. He wants you to come to New York to headline his show. Nothing can be more important than this, lads. Nothing.
And where's the top? To the toppermost, to the poppermost.
And she told me what to say. She said she loved you, and you know that can't be bad. Said she loves you, and you know you should be glad. Said you heard it snow. She almost knows.
What's this?
Read it.
Remember, John, you'll never make a living playing a guitar. I suppose I do deserve that.
It's just a little joke, Mimi. I thought you'd find it funny.
Oh, I know you think I was a monster at times, John. Whatever I did out of love. You were my whole life, my whole universe.
Come on, Mimi.
No, the moment I set eyes on you in the hospital, I knew there was something special about you. I just wanted you to live up to your potential. I hope you know I tried to do my best.
Don't go soft to me now, Mimi.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm off to America. To the land of Elvis and Cadillac cars.
Well, give my regards to Broadway.
And I'll remember you to Leicester Square.
Oh. Oh. You take care of yourself.
You too.
When the night has come and the land